Here we see the bellowbacks protecting in the herd of fanghorns. We will be attempting to take out one of these bellowbacks to get a better look at them in detail. Well, so let us do that. Now, if I'm being completely honest, I'm not entirely sure the best way to go about this. And don't worry, we'll get to the story quest in a moment. I just would like to get bellowback materials, because then I can upgrade this bow. This might be a good idea. Because they'll light the bellowback on fire, and it's a frost one, so it'll take more fire damage. Oh, it knows I'm here. I need to not break its sacks if I want to get the parts that I'm looking for. There we go. And boop. Hello. Critical strike. Here's a good idea. Boop. Hi, Fanghorn. Or whatever you're called, I don't remember. I looked at your name about 2 seconds ago. I don't remember. It's been a moment. How am I missing the eye? Bonk. Alright, Fanghorn, let's go. What? I can't aim. Send help. I'm inside the spikes. They will never know how to defeat me when I'm inside the wall. Hell yeah. No, get back here, blaze canister. Okay, did I get the pieces that I needed? Yeah, I need this, the sack webbing. I don't know how much, so we're gonna take out some more of the bellowbacks. Can I loot this one, or is it just display? It's display. So it comes to here. Oh, that's gonna get triggered by this. Are you God? Either these fanghorns are gonna trigger it, or the bellowback will once it gets here. I'm gonna get... What is it weak to exactly? I could try and purge water. Make it so that it's actually weak to ice. I have no idea if those two shock bits are going to properly get it down. You will see in a moment, I guess. And then we go in for critical strike. And then just purge water it up until I can freeze it. There we go, and now we freeze. And then, once it's frozen, I can do the big damage to it. That is a pretty good tactic right there. Purge water, so that it actually becomes weak to frost, and then take it out. So I'm entirely aware this episode might be a bit longer, only because I'm killing some bellowbacks. I'm gonna kill this last one off camera, do the bow upgrades that I need, and then I'll see you at the actual story objective. So, see you in a moment. Okay, we are now here at the Tanakh stronghold. Well, listen to actually continue the main story.
Many more soldiers killed since. Regala's army only grows in strength.
She struck a blow to us at the embassy. This much is true. But we are made of steel. We will not yield.
Hello.
Gala's forces may seem strong now, but
Her machines took out my entire squad.
remember the visions. The old ones didn't choose their fight, but still they stood firm. They didn't falter. And neither will we.
think we're seeing another one of the Tanakh clans.
What of the 10? You've come to us.
Hello.
You know who I am?
Oh, the warrior with hair like wildfire who defeated Regala's champion at Barren Light. Yes, you are known to us. I am Deka, chaplain of the Lowland clan.
Hello, Deka.
You've come to speak with Chief Hekarro.
Not quite. There's
Is this where
something I need.
Hekarro
Anything
is?
you need, the chief will provide.
Is that where this is? Is this where Hekarro is? That'd be an
The
interest.
visions you were talking about?
Yes. The records of the 10. I can show you them, if you like. On the way to the chief.
Oh, so is Aloy like the only redhead they've ever seen? Because everyone always talks about her like she's the only one who has like this colored hair. Or I don't feel like that's the case, but you know, I'm not gonna say it's not an apt description of Aloy.
These visions. You said they're the records of the 10.
So I can finally learn who the 10 is
Old ones
properly.
who fought a heroic battle against machines on this very soil long ago. Their deeds are honored in the visions. At least what remains of them. To be remembered and exalted.
There used to be more of these visions?
Many more. Once this place was filled with light and sound. But over the years, they've fallen into darkness. One by one.
Is there going to be a repair them quest?
Chaplains are so important to the tribe. We remember all we can of the visions. Etched in our flesh. Passed down by word of mouth from generation to generation. One day the whole grove may go dark.
Hmm.
But chaplains who come after me will keep the memories alive.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Why does Hekarro want to see me?
Probably many
Our
reasons.
quarrel with Regala. And you've already shown that you can stand against her.
Yeah.
I'm not here to fight a war for you.
Not for us. With us.
Unfortunately, Aloy, it is your destiny to fight the war for them.
That is for the chief. He can be very convincing.
Aloy, whether you want it or not, you're probably gonna have to single-handedly take down all of Regala's this army because in the end she'll probably do something and that gets in your way and you will have to take her out all on your own and possibly with an army behind you, but for sure on your own.
What does it mean to be a chaplain here?
We who outlast our youth study the visions and share their wisdom with our young.
What kind of wisdom?
How to be a true warrior.
Oh, so Deka has crazy hair.
Unflinching honor. And to know when to call for peace.
like,
You can see for yourself when we go inside.
like old lady sage character, but she has the craziest mohawk I've ever seen. I kind of love it. That is peak character design.
Alright, let's go see Chief Hekarro.
He's in his throne room at the far end of the grove. Come. Be welcome among the records of the 10.
Watch visions optional.
It's glitched. Incomplete.
Their full truths are lost to us. It's a chaplain's duty to make sense of these visions as best we can.
What is activating it do? I didn't hit that. Hello? What? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what happened there. It's like the game. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It's like the game like tabbed itself out somehow.
The 10 were dedicated soldiers, working together as a squad and sharing in their duty. And when the time came for battle, they took to the skies and leaped to glory. All Tanakh seek to follow their example. For the chief, it was one of the few things the clans had in common.
I see. There's more visions. Huh. This one.
During their war, the 10 climbed sheer rock, braving blinding snow and wind. They stopped at nothing to protect their own.
You make them sound invincible.
They weren't. But the visions tell us of their courage and strength. Something our soldiers aspire to.
That's
The Sky Clan admires this one above all the rest. They
understandable.
Make their home in the mountains northwest of here.
Also, hello.
Well met, Aloy. I was hoping we'd run into each other again after the flood and Bleeding Mark.
Nice to see you here.
Tika. So you did it. You're part of the Chief's Guard now.
It wasn't an easy choice, but yes. After you left, we laid Kentuck to rest, and I thought about what he said. He served his clan, his tribe, as best as he could. I have to do the same.
I'm sure he'd be proud.
And he'd reprimand me for allowing myself to be distracted.
Can't have that.
Thank you again, Aloy. Strike true as the 10.
I now understand to an extent of what that means, finally. That's... This one is probably the one that the Desert Clan holds. True. This or whatever.
What's this one about?
The 10 waged war against their enemy in the desert heat.
Nevada ambush.
Too harsh for any to survive. But against all odds, they prevailed. So the Desert Clan does the same. You must have passed through their territory on the way here.
I did. They seem a little extreme.
They take that as a compliment.
What's that? Man versus machine. Data corrupted. Exhibit shows holographic representations of all 7 GSIN battle drone models deployed during the conflict. JTF-10 and rapidly made a mockery of GSIN's non-lethal approach. Which, in engagement after engagement, whether it was a surprise artillery barrage from the frigid slopes of Golden Mountain north of Big Bear Lake, or the desert ambush near the solar planet, and in the Nevada desert, or a wingsuit jump into the jungles of Colombia to stop an attack on a rare convoy, a JTF-10 soldiers repeatedly proved that state-of-the-art AI and newfangled weaponry were no match for human cunning and data corrupted. Interesting. because in the notebook here, each one was giving me something. Yeah. It's just a thing of that, but it kind of seems like it's talking about whatever that was. Another vision. Oh, is this where the black box data's gonna go? Based on that. Oh, another one of these. That's a lot of words. Was the origin of Executive Order 2036 3073H, which used congressally granted emergency powers to mandate the evacuations of most counties in the region outside of Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and Phoenix. Phoenix displaced families and individuals be moved to temporary camps before places could be found for them in habitable areas. To enforce the order, the government threatened to nullify existing water agreements to the northwest and southwest, essentially turning off the taps for so-called tri-state hot zones. And to its supporters, 37H was a humanitarian effort designed to preserve resources and help client-stricken southwestern families start new lives. To its opponents, since the order was a clear bait and switch, the federal government had broken its deal with Medina in a greedy land grab that employed eminent domain seeking to mining claims. At the same time, it would place southwestern refugees in fenced in camps, which were quickly disparaged as 73 Hell, a provision that inclined immediate data corruption. Yeah, I should probably be making use of the focus, because there's probably going to be cool things, like lore, to scan. That is in fact a thing. We have a scroll, a memorial grave, carefully written, the Shav. Alright. From Dekka, the wise and patient chaplain of the Lowland clan, I finally learned some answers. These two questions that have long vexed me. Before my capture, the only Tanakh I ever had a conversation with, or one could call it that, was a prisoner at Sunstone Rock who spoke of taking the blood and the children of her enemies as her own. Her rants seemed to confirm the lurid stories about the Tanakh I had read in my youth. Yet in all my time in the Forbidden West, I've never seen such barbaric practices. I wanted to know if there was truth to the prisoner's words. There was. Those were the old ways, his Dekka clarified, dating from the constant warfare between clans of years past. Since the ascension of Chief Hekarro, such practices have been outlawed, and though not completely abolished, a few stray recalcitrants? That's definitely not how you say that. And exiles most cling to them. Intriguingly, I think the acts themselves were never as malicious as the cards portrayed them to be. Tasting the blood of a fallen foe is meant and to honor their marital deeds, and orphan children were taken from conquered settlements to be raised as equal members of their new clan, which was considered to be a merciful outcome. I can't help but see myself in this context. Like an orphan of sorts taken in by a new tribe. It hasn't been easy, and there are still those in the clan lands who would reject me. Still, the more I learn about my new people, the more I see a nobility that the cards have omitted from their records. And then we have another one here. Black Box. This exhibit allows us to hear their final notes using interface donated by Sterling and Malkrit. That we can listen to any flight recorder that employs the industry standard AIR-FR encryption protocol version 3.5.4 or later. Simply place a black box in the interface to listen to its contents. Please maintain a respectful silence as you hear the voices of the fallen.
Hey, Outlander! It's at that relic you wear to hear the voices of the old ones.
I will get to you in a second, my friend. Pen protected.
Soldiers in a jungle. Those were the 10?
Yes. They knew how to use the jungle's depths to distract the enemy until the perfect moment to strike. Generations ago, my clan, the Lowland, looked to this one for inspiration as they claimed the jungle to the southwest.
This would be the one where you were protecting the rare earth metals, if I'm not wrong. So yeah.
You have an old world recording?
This box was speaking with voices of the old ones,
Mhm.
but now there's noise over them.
Let me take a look.
This is the black box.
We took it from an Oseram Delver. She was trying to steal it, and other artifacts from Tanakh territory. The others were going to bury it in the sand with her. But then I heard the voices.
Well, the data here is badly corrupted, but...
Delta Juliet 9, you are weapons free and clear to engage the swarm. Good hunting.
Copy that. We'll buy Zero Dawn the time you need. Delta Juliet 9 out.
The voices of warriors from the past. And that Oseram wanted to sell them for shards. The bravery of the 10 should be remembered.
Not sure what you mean by the 10. These voices came from the final battle of the old ones.
Another battle? I could learn more about it if I could find the other boxes. That Delver did say there might be more recordings to be found in the wreckage of ancient flying machines. She claimed she had a way to locate them.
Yeah. The box with the voice data on it is emitting a locator signal. I could use it to find the others.
I found some already.
Then bring them back here. I will see to it that they're treated with proper respect. Whatever sacrifices were made by these ancient soldiers, we will honor them.
Well, I have 2 that I can give.
I've already found a recording.
I'll take any you find. Let me give you something for it.
Ah. So you can trade in different things for the black boxes. I see. I see, so you can only get 1 of each. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll just get these 2 ones. It's kind of random, but yeah, sure.
These voices will be kept here. They will be remembered.
Alright, I'll just ask about extra details.
Fewer every time we catch them, but those thieving rats would do anything for the shards. There'll always be some who'll risk coming here.
And what do you do with the ones you catch?
Delvers spend their lives in the dust. So we bury them in it. Alive.
Interesting concept.
Why do you want these recordings?
Every battle teaches its soldiers. We should learn those lessons and honor those who fell. That is our way.
Understandable.
If I find more of those recordings, I'll bring them back to you.
Cool. I wonder if any more have been marked on the map, because I have... No, it only seems to be those 2 still. Okay.
My focus can detect beacons from those recording devices. Should help me to find any others that are still out there.
That seems to be... yeah. Welcome to the Hall of Heroes. This room is dedicated to memories of Roberto Medina, who financed and led the campaign against the federal government, and its fleet of general synthetics mixed battle drones. And Colonel Edward de la Hoya, commander of JTF-10, the brilliant strategist and veteran soldier who held a numerical superior federal forces, is Colonel Anne Faraday, The legendary orator who oversaw early reconciliation efforts and all of those who lost their lives during the campaign and at the battle of the Mojave. Alright. What is this one? Oh, Hekarro's spear.
What's this?
It was planted there by the chief. Ask him if you're curious. It's his tale to tell.
Okay.
Curious.
The chief is inside. Are you ready to see him?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Good. Come.
I am ready to see as I am here to do things.
It's underneath the throne.
Okay. I think the dogs have ceased barking. Ah, you're missing an arm.
Soon, Outlander.
I don't know who you are, but you're missing an arm. Hello, Hekarro.
I am told you held back Regala's forces outside Barren Light. And defeated her champion, Grutta, in single combat.
That is all accurate.
Impressive.
I met Fashav there too. He said you were a great warrior and a man of honor.
His death is a painful loss among many. We will not soon recover from the massacre of our marshals. But if you are here to pledge your service, that could help considerably.
I am not here to fight for you. I need something in that basement. Something that will save many lives, yours included. It's not something you can see, but it is there.
I have seen it. You have named your price. Now I name mine. With my marshals dead, I need your spear. Help me defeat my enemies, and I will grant you access to the chamber below.
I don't have a price. I am not a hired killer. I'm here to save lives, more than you can count.
I count the corpses of marshals slain. I count hundreds more to knock, whose lives hang in the balance. I will fight for them. I will kill anyone who threatens the peace, and you will too, if you want me to open the door to the chamber below.
Okay. So by that logic, what's stopping me from killing you right now? And taking what I need to save everyone?
You could try.
An interesting proposition,
You might
Aloy.
succeed. Either way, you must fight. My way might hold off Regala and the slaughter she craves.
Fine. What do you need?
I need more marshals to keep the tribe together.
Would you like me
Such
to
warriors
find them?
can only be promoted at a trial by combat called the Cool Route. I've sent out a call for the competition, but since Regala seeks to undermine me, she is certain to attack it.
Would you like me to defend it?
She'll want to kill me in front of the assembled clans.
So what, you want me to be your bodyguard?
No, to defend the Cool Route. But there is more. Knowing Regala will attack, one of the clans had balked at sending their contestants. You must go north and force Tekote, leader of the Sky Clan, to submit and send his best.
Okay.
Force him to submit.
Do whatever is necessary. I can't hold the Cool Route with 2 of the 3 clans in attendance.
Okay.
Marshal Cathala will assist you. He was maimed at Barren Light, but he can still be of use.
Alright.
I sent him ahead to the northern village of Stone Crest.
Oh, that guy.
And he will guide you to the Sky Clan
He
stronghold.
was the one who got his arm grinded
Any
off.
questions about your mission? Now is the time.
That's a few questions. I will ask all of them.
I'm sorry about Fashav. He seemed like a good man.
More than a man. A bridge between Tanakh and Karja. No Outlander ever earned our respect as he did. I had hoped he would be my voice in Meridian. That peace with the Karja might become something more.
An alliance?
In exchange. The Karja have much we lack. Our deeds are written in ink upon our bodies. Our memories die with our flesh. But the Karja never forget. Their deeds are written in book and scroll.
You wanted to learn from them.
As I learned from Fashav.
Fair.
You will be missed.
Regala.
Fashav called Regala your greatest mistake. Why?
That is not your concern.
Really? I fought against her forces at Barren Light, and I don't even know what her problem is.
She was the deadliest of my marshals. The point of my spear.
So what happened?
Above all, Regala despises the Karja who burned her younger brothers.
Is that why your spear is in the ground over there? Is that the spear that would have killed her, but you decide not to?
She hoped to chase them all the way to Meridian. She could not see the cost of such a war, nor the benefits of peace after the Mad Sun King fell. When I accepted Avad's entreaties, she went mad, called me traitor, challenged me before the marshals.
Yep.
What did you do when Regala challenged you?
If you were Tanakh, you would know that such a challenge cannot be refused. It was not easy to subdue her. I bear 7 scars from
Dogs
that fight.
barking in the background.
The other marshals wanted me to execute her on the spot, but I found I could not sever the bond between us. Her loyalty had been as boundless as her rage, so I spared her. Rather than mercy, she took it as a humiliation, one she will never be free from.
We got an extra bit.
She does. But
Yeah.
that will not be enough. She won't rest until all 3 clans fall in behind her as she marches on Meridian. Who knows? With machines under her control, perhaps she can raise it to the ground.
It's been tried before.
So
Yeah.
I hear.
It did not end well for the people who had control of the machines. And honestly, with what Regala has, she doesn't even have as strong of machines as the Shadow Karja. Because the Shadow Karja had some of the Pharaoh robots, which are extremely deadly as far as it goes.
What exactly is the Cool Root?
Where once the
Cool
clans
Root.
fought each other, now we fight as one against the machines.
Mhm.
That is my law made manifest in the Cool Root. Each clan must send contestants whenever I call for the ritual. These contestants face trial by combat against machines.
I think I'm just gonna have to accept the fact that I'm not gonna
Those who distinguish
be able
themselves
to
become
really get rid
marshals
of the
and
dog
then
barking
tried
sounds,
together.
if it's even being picked up by the mic.
You called them peacekeepers, but the marshals I met at the embassy were warriors.
Warriors, yes, but more. They renounce the clan that birthed them and pledge themselves to order and
Yes.
peace. They enforce my law. They settle disputes and stand for Tanakh in parley with other tribes. Without them, I cannot rule. Which is why you must ensure the next Cool Root takes place.
That makes sense. The Sky
Why would
Clan.
The Sky Clan send contestants to the Cool Root.
Of the 3 clans, they have the most defensible base, protected by a mighty wall called the Bulwark. Their
Yep.
commander believes he can wait out the war between Regala's forces and my own, safe behind his barrier.
Staying strong, while you and Regala weaken each other.
You think like a seasoned marshal. Good.
No, I'm just a very good hunter.
Why send me to deal with the Sky Clan?
All Tanath respect strength. And
Yeah, I was gonna
will
say,
Regala
Aloy,
back at
you
Barren Light.
who are kind of
Most of your marshals are dead.
extremely,
What about Hekarro?
really?
Can't he do it by himself?
He is maimed. They will no longer respect him.
That hardly seems fair.
What is fair about losing an arm? Whether they respect him or not, Hekarro still has worth. He knows the Sky Clan. He was raised in their base. He will guide you well.
Before loud dogs decided to happen. Okay. I was just going to say, Aloy, it makes a lot of sense that you'd be chosen because, you know, you're extremely skilled and strong, and these guys seem to like that.
You said you saw what's in the basement?
I did. On the day of my greatest victory.
What do you mean?
For a dozen generations, the three clans battled for control of this hallowed ground. Only I achieved it. I fought for years, killed whoever stood in my way. When I had finally slain all rivals, I stood alone in the grove. Victory was mine to savor, or so I thought. Thunder roared from the east, and a bolt of blue struck this place. That chamber.
Gaia dies, and Aether arrives.
All around me. The vision
That makes actually a lot of sense.
lighter, and suddenly a new one appeared before me. The old one spoke, and what they said changed everything.
Fascinating.
What
Though,
did the old ones say to you in this new vision?
yeah.
The one called Faraday foretold the growing danger of the machines.
Yep.
Said we must unify to stop them. She called for marshals to enforce the peace. Then the vision faded, never to be seen again. I marked the spot where it shone with my spear, and I took Faraday's words.
Ah, that's where it's...
Renounced
That's why the
warriors
spear
from
is there.
clans, trained warriors to fight machines, ordained marshals through the cool route. Since then, the tribe has been at peace, until Regala attacked at Barren Light.
And the chamber,
Uh-huh.
beneath the throne. You went in after the vision?
I did. Inside is an ancient device. It hums with power. You will see it for yourself after the cool route. This I swear.
Understand. I understand.
I'll do what you want, and go north to deal with Dakota. But you'd better not forget about our deal.
You will have what was promised, if you succeed. Speak to Deca on your way out. She will arm you for the road ahead.
What does Deca have that she could give me? I also saw this the entire time in the background. Defiant of the federal government, Medina declared that he would dedicate all the profits of his mines to habitation efforts, helping as many New Southwesterners as possible will stay on their land. This unselfish rallying cry echoed throughout the hot zone, causing other mining interests and businesses to follow suit. The federal government responded by following through on its threat to cut off water supply. This only galvanized the protests. This movement in Medina's alliance has signed a multi-year agreement with the South American water cartel, Mercosur, or a joint effort by and then data corrupted. I think that stands to be all of the data scans. Oh, here's the Faraday one. The job went to Anne Faraday, born and raised in the hot zone, Needles, California, a colonel in the Air Force. When De La Hoya instigated the takeover of the bases in the region, she had been a dissenter, and so didn't fight in the war, but was instrumental in peacefully evacuating the other neutral personnel. During the conflict, she became one of the nation's leading voices for nonviolent solutions, which combined with her familiarity with the region and military background made her credible to both sides. 3 months into her appointment, Faraday gave an address to Congress. This Sorry, I cannot read the last of that one, but I used the mouse to point at where I would be reading. Can I get that one from here? Yes. To all guests of the museum, please remember to wear light protective clothing when visiting our outdoor exhibits. Dust goggles, gloves, sunshades, respiratory masks are available free of charge at the service desk near the corridor. The greater area has been unscrubbed of all radioactive materials and therefore is completely safe. What is the time? Alright. Surprisingly, it's not as long as I'd expect this. Let me guess. Yeah. What the hell? I thought that was a real life sound, and then that, like, that was loud, and that was in game. Among these was Colonel Edward de La Hoya, commander of JTF-10, a deeply charismatic officer with family ties to Roberto. I think it's Medina de La Hoya, grew up near the Arizona-Nevada border and was responsible for having the task force based near Tucson. It does not say, for anyone who does not know, that would be Tucson, Arizona, most likely. I mean, yeah, considering all the other stuff, that'd be Tucson, Arizona. Several of his subordinates had families in the area. All of them were... Poplical? I don't even know that word. About 73H, despite using it as an unforgivable federal reach, the threat of being driven off their land, and no matter how uninhabitable it became, resonated with soldiers throughout the Union, beyond many of whom were from conservative states or areas affected by climate change. As Marisol agreement took shape, Medina consulted with De La Hoya, who then took the case to his top lieutenants. Everybody agreed the federal government was likely to send drones against the water fleet. De La Hoya, who came to prominence as a pilot, told the others that he was prepared to single-handedly take on the drone squadron in an unknown. Interesting. That seems to be all of the data points, so let's go to Deca and maybe figure out what the hell the machine screaming sounds I'm hearing are. I read that one right. No. Hi Andy, could you please inform relevant staff if in maintenance, hosting, and security following the opening and closing protocols? I already briefed Dwight, Shrewd, and Sonya at music. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna presume Mika. Opening the gallery rooms. All graphic displays should all be live 15 minutes before opening time. Inspect showcases for smudges and wipe with dry cloth if necessary. Inspect outdoor areas for temperature and humidity closing. And make sure all cleaning robots have finished their sanitary rounds. Double check for restocking of supplies. Sign off on cleaning, usually if Ned escort cleaners first to staff entrances. Final round and hand over to night security through music. Exit through staff entrance. Okay.
Come, let us speak.
Before we speak, I need this. Yeah, and that one I got. Yeah. That one I got before even entering here.
Hekarro said you have something for me?
A weapon to aid your mission. You'll need it for the long road to Stonecrest. Many machines prowl.
I wonder what this weapon will be.
And our scouts have sighted Regala's rebels in the area.
Machines and rebels. Nothing I haven't faced before.
Indeed. Head north towards the foothills. Ascend its slopes until your legs burn and the chill air catches in your chest.
Okay.
Then you'll know you're in the Sky Clan's domain. Strike true as the 10, Aloy.
Hell yeah. Cleaving sharp shot bow. Cleaving. Oh. Is that what I think that is? It won't let me see it, but I think that is... Cause yeah, that has to be the tear arrows. Yeah! Hell yeah, the arrows that are really good at just getting components and stuff. Yes, give me. Yeah.
If I'm gonna get ether, guess I'll have to play along with Hekarro.
That's fine.
Marshal Catallo at Stonecrest.
Catallo.
It'll be faster if I ride a machine.
I mean, that much I could figure out. Ah, I see, it's all the way over there. I see. What would make more sense? Probably just run there and cut in if anything interesting happens, eh? Because if I don't, I'm going to be, running for like 70 years. And we'll probably have that take up most of the episode. I do not know. All I know is I scanned this person and they were hunting goods, so I wanted to see what they have. I see. Oh, a fire. Or one. That is... Ah. I see. Interesting. Okay. Well, looking at the time of the episode, I think I will do exactly that. I will cut in if anything interesting happens, but I'm going to run all the way to there. I will see you when I reach there. Alright, I found something. It's someone fighting the rollerback. Let's try these. Whoa, okay. Let's try the new arrows. Crap. Hey, I got it.
Now the tide turns. Just die already.
Come on, bonk. Oh, no.
It's done.
Where did I knock that tail off? Right there. Thank you. I will talk to you in a second as you have something for me. I just wanna loot. Berserk. Hello.
My friend.
Wait. Slow down and
I
explain.
was gonna say, please explain.
I were heading south with supplies from the salt bite when machine
Okay.
attacked. I left her behind so I could get help from the Grove and ran straight into another machine.
Uh-huh.
Thank the 10 you were here to help.
So your friend is still up the road, fighting machines?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'll bail her out if I can. You go on and get those reinforcements.
Alright.
Do. I'm in your debt.
New errand. So, just up the road. Alright. Let us go help. I think if I recall correctly, it was Lete? I'm coming. Don't worry, it's maybe not exactly who you were expecting, but I will help.
The other Tanox should be somewhere up the road.
An unknown claw strider.
Supply sled. Minus the supplies. And the Tanox soldier.
Okay. Any tracks, anything that can be followed, Aloy?
It looks like the Tanox tried to salvage some supplies after getting attacked.
Mm-hmm.
And dropped them? In a running battle? Maybe they can lead me to the other soldier.
Okay. There we go.
Tracks from the missing Tanox.
I have a feeling it's leading straight to the unknown claw strider.
Right ammo for the right machine. In this case, plasma.
Apex, spike snout. Yep, there's our friend fighting Apex these. I do not have plasma, so I'm just gonna have to kind of go, I guess.
Hey! Vitesse sent me!
Why was that so loud?
By the 10 that lump made it. I thought we were both finished.
Let's clear out these machines!
Why are they so loud?
Oh, more machines inbound!
You don't need to yell, I'm like 2 inches away from you. It's unnecessarily loud. I don't know what kind of burrowers those are, but they are burrowers. There we go. This should get the last apex down once I actually hit something that's not doing 4 damage. There we go. That nearly one-shot in. This is not even fully upgraded. Hell yeah. Come on. There we go. And boop. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have that.
Blazes! How are we going to take that thing down?
What is that thing? Oh, is that an Apex Claw Strider? Let me confirm. Yup. Okay. Just get the tail off, probably. We're also gonna pop this, because I have a feeling it's gonna hurt. Okay. Get arrows in.
Attack! No time to lose!
There we go. Got the tail immediately off of that.
You stubborn fool! You haven't
Now
let
he
me
can't.
down yet.
Now it can't attack with the tail, which is a positive. And boop.
Almost done!
Crap. Okay, could not get out of the way of that, but that's fine. I did 1 damage, hell yeah. Get out of here. Okay.
Can't believe I'm alive.
Huh. That was, a little crazy. It was just a bunch of apexes.
A word before you move on?
Okay. Luckily I've got, like, all the loots. Hello.
Thanks. If you hadn't shown up, I would have been machine grist.
All I did was give your friend here a little time to come to the rescue.
Yes.
You're full of it. I barely escaped with my life on the road.
That I believe.
I, hope some of your supplies are still usable.
Me too.
Uh,
Food's always scarce.
Don't mind the part where I also took some of your supplies.
No way we can trek back north to Saltbite to get more.
I'll get this one back on her feet and we'll scrape what's left of our haul of the dirt.
You're making me hungry.
For dirt?
Thanks, Outlander. We won't forget what you did.
Stay safe, both of you.
Okay. Oh. Nice little errand to complete on the side. I'm gonna head back onto the road and see you if there's nothing interesting between here and there at the settlement. Interesting.
Over here.
What is the rumor?
You're the champion come from out east.
Uh-huh.
I've heard of your deeds in battle. My people owe you a debt.
Mm-hmm. You have cool looking armor.
I'll share what I know of this land with you. There's much I see and hear that might help you in your travels.
Okay.
For example, if you're heading north, there's an outpost full of rebels who'll shoot you on sight.
Okay.
Wish I could say we had enough soldiers to deal with those scabs, but for now, I suggest you keep your distance.
Yeah, I am heading that way. Okay, but I'm not gonna go exactly to it. I was just heading to this area to quickly grab... I was just heading to this area to quickly grab the shelter. And I was thinking, this kind of looks like Ghost of Tsushima. areas. It's like just how that game generally looks. I've not played it myself, but I've seen enough of it to kind of know like how the big open fields look. But it was just this area reminded me of that, and I was just waiting to grab this. Didn't know there'd be a rumor. Anyways, I don't think there'll be any in-betweens, I think. I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you Stonecrest, and then this dang video can end. Oh, hello, welcome back. I guess we're fighting, this fire, or, Claw Strider. Come on, let me see that tail again. Okay, I not hit it right. Cool story, explosive arrow. Whoa. Hello, body of that one. Luckily it does that and is not near me when it's doing it. Okay, but it does get close while constantly spewing the fire. Which definitely hurts a bit. Come on. How hard is it to hit these things in the dang eye? There we go. Alright, sorry for the minor intrusion of fighting these guys. I will see you at Stonecrest now. Okay. Hello.
This must be Stonecrest. Hekarro should be waiting for me.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I should look around first.
Not a terrible idea. But with this campfire over here, I will ask you about your something to share in a moment. Anyways, we have finally reached Stonecrest. And that's the name. So we learned what is going on at the Memorial Grove, and the fact that we need to help Stonecrest so that Hekarro can get more marshals, so that then we will be allowed into Memorial Grove, so that we can get Aether. So we will now need to see in the next episode what is the problem over here at Stonecrest that they will probably need us to help with if they want to come back down to the place, so that we can have a Kolrat go on. So I will see you all in the next episode. Peace out and bye-bye.